Bitcoin is stuck at the line that can decide the next real move. I'm Chris, this is Bitcoin Whale, and today the chart gets the final vote. No warm-up. Let me show you the exact spot I'm watching and why it matters right now. Fast reset. Yesterday, Bitcoin was at 63,444. Today, it's at 64,254, basically flat. Nothing triggered, so yesterday's setup is still the one we're managing today. On the 4-hour, Bitcoin is compressing into what looks like a symmetrical triangle over the last few days. I'll build it in front of you, line by line, so this isn't just a vibe check. Right now, a lot of Twitter is just picking a side. Longs want upside, shorts want downside. Fine, but wanting isn't analysis. The chart gets the vote here. First line, the ceiling. I'm putting in descending resistance, starting up near the cycle peak around 82,048, then pulling it down to the latest lower high. Watch the slope. A trend line earns respect only if price keeps reacting to it. Here, price has tested this line more than 5 times and rejected every single time. That's not random. I'm marking the cleanest rejections now, so you can judge it yourself. Projected into today, that resistance is around 64,686. That's your bull line, not a quick poke through it. I want a clean 4-hour close above 64,686. That's the actual trigger. Quick ask. If these levels help you trade with less noise, hit subscribe. I break down Bitcoin this way every single day. Now I'm switching to the 1-hour. The 4-hour gives us the map, but the 1-hour is where the trade management gets sharper. On the 1-hour, the recent range is roughly 62,272 to 67,292, about 8% from low to high. That's tight compression, and price is sitting near the lower side of it. The fast-moving averages matter here. The 20 is at 63,983. The 50 is at 64,168, and price is above both. That's a clean, bullish short-term read. On the 1-hour, momentum is still leaning up. That's the short-term view. Now I'm going back to the 4-hour because the larger structure still decides whether this trade has room. Back on the 4-hour, here's the second line, the floor. I'm anchoring it at the swing low at 59,130 and pulling it up through the most recent higher low. This floor has held more than 5 times. Each dip into it got bought. It projects near 62,956, and that's the line in the sand. Above it, the bullish structure stays alive. 2 trend lines help, but they don't finish the job. The edge comes from stacking signals, and now the Fibonacci retracement is sitting over that same swing. Around $64,686, several of my levels bunch into the same area. That's Confluence, not one magic line. Different tools are pointing to the same zone, which means funds, retail, and algos are likely watching it too. I'm dropping the horizontal now, so the zone is clear. Now zoom out for the bigger picture target. This pattern is about $16,063 tall from top to bottom. And when these break, they often travel that full height. That's the structural target, the swing move. In a second, I'll give you the tighter intraday entry inside it, but this is where the measured move points. The historical playbook backs that up. I watched this type of pattern play out, 50, 60 times? The direction can be close to a coin flip, but after the break, it often completes the measured move, roughly 70% of the time. So the edge isn't guessing direction early. It's waiting for the trigger, then respecting the size of the move. So here's how I handle it from here. If you're holding with me, a 4-hour close above 64,686 confirms the trade is doing its job. I stay in toward my target at 65,405 and trail behind price. If you're flat, that close is the trigger to get long, not the candles before it. Second path. Bitcoin loses the floor near 62,956. That's the bearish break of the triangle. If I'm in, I don't wait around for a story to improve. My trade stop is still 62,865, and if that gets hit, I'm out. If you're flat, You don't chase weakness after the support breaks. The third path is probably the boring one. Neither 64,686 nor 62,956 breaks, and Bitcoin keeps chopping. If you're holding, you hold as long as the stop holds. If you're flat, you stay flat. Forcing trades inside a range is how clean plans turn messy. That's the full map. I'm already positioned, so my job is simple. The structure needs 62,956 to hold. My trade exits at 62,865, and the target stays 65,405. If you're not in, you have your level. Wait for it. Don't chase my position late. Now the position itself. This isn't a brand new setup today. I'm already long Bitcoin from 63,500. I'm dropping to the 1 hour so you can see exactly where that trade sits. I'm not opening a second trade here. This one is already live from 63,500. Entry 63,500, stop 62,865, target 65,405. Risk, reward is 3.0 R. Right now it's green, about 1.1 R. The plan is unchanged. Manage the position. Don't stack another one on top. And I'm not adding size up here. One position, managed cleanly, beats piling in every time price wiggles. I hold while 62,865 holds. If it doesn't, I'm flat and I reassess. Risk stays 1%, not my whole stack. If this helped you read today's chart with a little less noise, tap the like button. It helps the channel, and it tells me these breakdowns are worth keeping daily. That's my Bitcoin plan for today. Trade the levels, respect the stop, and let the next 4-hour close do the talking.